The shelter just contacted me, and they say they have what appears to be a 10-month-old Maltipoo mix they've found roaming the streets as a stray. Apparently, when they picked her up, she was in bad shape. She was covered in grease and oil, and her fur was completely matted in dreadlocks and knots. So whoever had her before, they obviously didn't take good care of her. And now she's in the shelter with her days numbered, so I'm gonna get down there and see what I can do for her.
Hi. There you are. I recognize you. You're easy to spot in here. Yeah. You got a lot of fur. I'll tell you what.
Give me a few more of those inside. Let me in.
Despite having a rough start at life, 10-month-old Mitzi is bursting with tail wags and kisses.
You're sweet. You're a lap dog. What else? Oh my God. Thank you so much.
Okay, I'm convinced. Okay, you can keep kissing me all day, but I already made my mind up.
I know. Okay.
You ready? There you go. You're free. And that would be the wrong way. There you go, that's the right way. Come on. I usually don't let dogs on tables, but I'll make an exception this once. Here, trust me, you look good in red.
Mitzi has quickly sweet-talked her way into Brandon's heart and earned a spot at Lucky Dog Ranch.
Gotcha. Come on, let's go meet the pack.
She's officially a lucky dog in training.
And let her in. Hold on, guys, back off. Come on, let her in. Let her in. I know, it's exciting. It's exciting. Hold on. Let me pop you off. Ready? 1, 2, 3, and free. Go on, go play. Welcome to the Lucky Dog Ranch.
It doesn't take long for happy-go-lucky Mitzi to be welcomed into the pack. She soaks in the sunshine and companionship, thankful to be off the streets.
Whee!
Meanwhile, a couple in Los Angeles is hoping to welcome a dog into their home.
I'm Carrie. I'm married to Mike. I'm a child therapist. I do psychotherapy and play therapy with kids, teens, and parents.
When we're not working, what we do for fun is that we love hikes. We love going to the beach. We love just walking around the neighborhood and just being outside. We also love just staying in and cuddling on the couch and watching TV together.
Both Carrie and Mike grew up with dogs. A few years ago, Carrie rescued a Japanese chin mix named Kiki, but sadly, she passed away from kidney disease.
The entire time I had her, she was having medical problems, and we were in and out of the hospital. It was a really intense time, but she was also like the most loving, loyal puppy/friend in the world, you know? So I really, really miss her.
But now the newlyweds are ready for a new furry family member.
The reason we want a dog now is I think Carrie's had enough time to mourn Kiki's passing, and I think we have a lot of love that we're ready to share.
Before Brandon can determine if Mitzi is the right dog to fill Carrie and Mike's hearts, he needs to see if she's had any training.
Today I'll be doing Mitzi's assessment of her knowledge of the 7 common commands, which are sit, stay, down, come, off, heel, and no. Second I get in the training yard, first thing she shows me is she's a jumper. All right, come here. What do you know? Oh, you're a jumper. You don't know that. Come here. And then I ask her to sit, and she does not. She jumps.
Do you sit? Do you sit? Okay, you can jump. I still see you know that. But that's not a command that I want you to do. Do you sit? That would be a no on the sit.
I try to get her on a stay. She jumps.
Do you stay? Hey, look at me. I see you still know how to jump.
I didn't really have to call her to come to me because she wouldn't stop coming to me and jumping.
Oi.
She had not a clue what the word no meant.
Do you know a no? Do you know a no? Yeah, that would be a no on the no. No, leave it. Nope. All right, you don't know that. Do you know a down? Do you know anything?
And for the record, that was the fastest assessment in Lucky Dog history because this dog just jumps. All right, you know what? You know nothing, let's just get to work.
Since Mitzi has never had any training before, Brandon starts with the basics.
Get up there. Perfect, okay.
So the first thing I'm gonna teach her, if you haven't guessed already, is to stop jumping.
Brandon does this by holding Mitzi's leash against the pedestal while teaching her the sit command.
Sit, sit, sit. Good, that's a sit, good. After about 5 or 6 times of trying to jump, she realizes that leash is going to stop her. Sit, she relaxes eventually, and she sits. Good, that's a sit, nice. Now I've got her number.
Good, sit.
Brandon continues to condition Mitzi to sit.
There you go. That's a sit. Perfect. Oh my gosh, follow it, and give me a sit. Nice. Perfect. Good.
Until he's able to let go of the leash.
Perfect. Hold it for me. Good, good, good. That's a sit. Nice.
And soon, Mitzi has mastered her first command.
Give me a sit. Good. Nice. Perfect.
She now is trained to sit, but I'm still not convinced that she's stopped jumping.
Good, good, good. Perfect. Nice.
Coming up, Brandon meets with Carrie and Mike and discovers a potential deal breaker.
If I see that there's a shadow of a doubt that she has any aggression towards kids whatsoever, it might not be the right dog for you.
Mitzi, come here. Come here.
10-month-old Mitzi has begun her training at Lucky Dog Ranch.
Oh my gosh, you're a jumper.
When Brandon did her assessment, it was clear she only knew how to do one thing.
She is a jumper.
So Mitzi is getting a lesson in the off command.
With the shaker in my hand, I simply wait for her to show me her bad habit. I simply say the word off, shake the shaker, and say the word off again.
Off, off,
It takes several shakes of the shaker.
off, off. Are you still a jumper? Off, off.
But soon, this jumping bean learns it's better to keep 4 paws on the ground.
Stay off, stay off. Nice. Very good. That's an off. Good.
With Mitzi making good progress, Brandon heads to Los Angeles to meet a potential family.
Today I'll be doing a home visit with Carrie and Mike to see if they're a good match for Mitzi.
Hey, Brandon.
Hey.
Come on in.
The first thing I ask them is what their experience with dogs is, and Carrie tells me about her old dog that she lost pretty recently.
I rescued a dog a few years ago named Kiki. I fell in love with her, and she was very, very sick. She had severe kidney disease and ultimately kidney failure. So I only got to have Kiki for about 2.5 years.
Did she do a lot for you emotionally?
Yeah, I mean, she was like the ultimate emotional support dog.
I think it's very important for Carrie to get another doggy to maybe help fill that hole a little bit in her heart that Kiki left.
So I think a smallish, very friendly, cuddly dog would be what we were looking for.
Carrie's old dog, Kiki, was an emotional support animal. In fact, she used to fly with her on planes to calm her down during flights. So she's very interested in a new dog doing the same job.
When I go on the plane, I get a little bit nervous on the plane. So I really like to have a dog who I can carry and have sit on my lap, and that's easy to, transport.
Do you have time for a dog at home? I know that, you're obviously both working professionals. Does that mean you don't have a lot of time during the day for the dog, or?
Well,
No,
I'm a
opposite.
freelance writer, so I have a lot of time at home.
Okay,
while
good,
working.
good. Carrie tells me she's a child therapist, and she would love a dog to assist her in the room with the children.
It really helps kids when they are coming into therapy and be able to be comfortable sharing their feelings. And a dog can really bridge that gap.
Yeah, I adopted a dog recently, and she fits the profile. Now, my biggest concern is with your profession. There's a lot of testing that's required in that field. I can't just say, here's a cute dog, and cross my fingers and hope that she's good with kids. If I see that there's a shadow of a doubt that she has any aggression towards kids whatsoever, it might not be the right dog for you.
I hope this is gonna be the right dog for us, but I also wanna get a dog that's a good match. So I'm glad that Brandon is taking his time and making sure.
So on that note, I'm gonna get back to the ranch. I obviously have a lot of training and a lot of testing to do, and I'll be in touch.
Awesome. Thanks, Brandon.
Thanks, Brandon.
Coming up, this Maltipoo may just dash her way out of an adoption.
All right, are you a DoorDasher? That would be a yes.
Here's a health and wellness tip from Cosequin Joint Health Supplements. We work hard to keep our pets healthy, but did you know that having a pet can help you stay healthy? That's right. Studies have shown that having a pet can lower blood pressure, ease symptoms of depression, reduce bone loss, and increase blood circulation. Plus, walking a dog can help us stay physically active and promote weight loss. Mitzi, a 10-month-old Maltipoo, is well underway with her training at Lucky Dog Ranch. She used to be a one-trick puppy,
Okay, you can jump. I see you know that. But that's not a command that I want you to do.
but now she's harnessing that energy and learning her 7 common commands.
Okay, come Come here, all the way, you little cotton ball. Good.
Brandon hopes Mitzi will be a good match for Carrie and Mike. And since Carrie wants a dog she can take to her child therapy practice, Brandon needs to make sure Mitzi won't run out the door anytime it opens. Using a 20-foot leash for safety, Brandon first sees if Mitzi is a door dasher.
All right, are you a door dasher? That would be a yes. The most effective and efficient way to train a dog to stop door dashing is you take it 1 inch at a time. Simply open the door 1 inch, and as I see them about to run out that tiny little peephole of a crack, I shut it right before they get there. I do this over and over, and every time they think that they can get out that small little tiny crack, guess what? The door shuts right before they can get there. Once I get to the point where I open it 1 inch and I see her not trying to run out the door, it's time to move on to the next inch.
Brandon repeats the process,
Good, good,
opening the door wider and wider
good.
until he can leave the door all the way open and walk outside without Mitzi making a move.
Now she understands the basic theory of what I want out of her. Good girl, good. But I can't have her thinking that she's never allowed to cross that threshold. So with the door all the way open and the leash in hand, I simply say the word, okay, okay, and walk her through. Good, good, good. Come on, okay.
Coming up, when it comes to training,
Leg up.
There you go, perfect, just like that.
tricks are for kids.
Like that. Now give it
Good
to her.
job.
There you go.
Lucky Dog is presented by Cosequin Joint Health Supplements. 10-month-old Mitzi is well on her way to a forever home. But to fit in with Carrie and Mike's lifestyle, she'll need a few more lessons. Carrie wants a dog to sit on her lap during flights and with kids during therapy.
Get up there.
And for this training, Brandon introduces the clicker.
Come on, get up there. There you go. Nice. What I do is I wait for her to get on my lap. The second she's up there, I click and I treat. So much. Good. Good.
Not only does Brandon train Mitzi to sit on his lap, but he also trains her to do it in a busy office environment.
After a half hour of sitting there, I was definitely convinced that she was the right dog for the job. All right, see this? Since Carrie wants to incorporate Mitzi into her children's therapy program, I thought it would be a good idea to teach Mitzi a few tricks, because after all, tricks always make kids smile. So today, I'll be teaching her the beg up. So I take a treat out and hold it about 6 to 8 inches up in the air, and Mitzi naturally wants to stand on her hind legs. And as she's sitting up in that beg up position, I click and treat. Beg up. Beg up. Good. As the days rolled on, I not only got her more perfected at the beg up command, perfect, good, nice, but I taught her more tricks. The classic paw that everybody knows and loves, and the rollover command, which makes every kid smile. Good, good.
Now that Mitzi has mastered the fine art of tricks, there's only one final test to see if she can work with kids. Brandon introduces Mitzi to several of his friends' kids,
You want to make her do tricks?
Yes.
and Mitzi is eager to perform her new tricks for them.
Leg up.
There you go, perfect, just like that. Now give it to
Good
her.
job.
There you go. There you go, just like that. That's it. There you go, good. See? Now give it to her. Perfect.
After Brandon sees how happy Mitzi makes the kids and how much they open up with her, he gives the final stamp of approval. Mitzi is ready for her green graduation collar.
One more stop to go.
Coming up, a surprise introduction.
Oh, hey, Brandon. Good to see you again, brother.
I can't shake your hand, but she can.
What?
10-month-old Mitzi was found roaming the streets, dirty, matted, and hoping for a home. Brandon saw how much love she had to give and rescued her. Now, he's hoping she'll be the missing puzzle piece Carrie and Mike have been looking for.
Today's not only a big day for Mitzi, but it's a huge day for Carrie and Mike. It's the day they all get to form a new family.
Carrie and I were just sitting and hanging out and waiting for Brandon to arrive. Oh, hey, Brandon. Good to see you again, brother.
I can't shake your hand, but she can.
What?
Are you serious?
What?
Yes, I'm serious.
And then when I opened up the door and saw who he had with him, my heart skipped a beat, and it was love at first sight.
Say hi to your mommy. And there was a dog in Brandon's arms, and I couldn't believe it because I wasn't expecting it. I had no idea. It was amazing.
When I turned and I saw Carrie looking at Mitzi for the very first time, I felt like my heart was going to explode with joy. Baby, do you want to hold?
Yes. Hi, Brandon.
Hi, how are you?
Once I saw Mitzi, like everything else dropped away. My husband went away, Brandon went away, and then all of a sudden I was like, oh yeah, Brandon's in my house. I guess I should probably say hello to him.
Oh, look at her tail.
I'll take it you like her. Okay, good.
Oh my gosh.
Over the years, I've connected hundreds of dogs with their new families, and I've seen every range of emotion, from smiles to laughs to happy tears. But what Carrie showed me when she met Mitzi, it was the next level of emotion.
It's very emotional, you know, to think about falling in love with another baby, you know?
These tears, they're from a long time ago. They're from Kiki. Take a minute.
Okay.
Sorry.
No, take a minute. Take your time. And when the tears finally dried, I showed them both a few things about their new dog. Back up and hold it.
Mitzi demonstrates just how great she'll be, helping the kids in Carrie's therapy practice open up.
And trust me, this will make the kids smile. Okay, good girl. Give me the paw. Good. Give me the paw. Good. Give me the paw. There you go. Good. And then everyone's favorite. You want to roll over. Good girl. You want to roll over. Good girl. All the way. Come here.
I think it's going to be really great the way she's going to interact with the kids, and I think they're going to absolutely adore her.
Brandon spends the rest of the day showing Carrie and Mike how to work with Mitzi on her tricks and commands.
1, come on, 2, come on, good girl. 3, good girl.
And before I knew it, it was time to say my goodbyes. So what do you think? You could take it from here?
Absolutely.
I think I got it.
Yeah. She's all yours.
Thank you, Brandon.
Take care of her. So long, Mitzi. Be good. All right, guys.
Thanks, Brandon.
Thanks, Brandon.
I'm just getting to know her, but Mitzi, she's really full of joy. And I think that's going to be a really amazing thing to have in our lives. We love you.
Brandon has given us a family. My wife and I have just wanted this for so long, and this is literally a dream come true for us now.
When you lose a dog, you're really losing a member of the family. A family member that knows nothing more than pure loyalty and unconditional love. The pain of losing Kiki will forever cause tears to run down Carrie's face. But now, with Mitzi by her side, those tears can begin drying up as they make new memories together. From hopeless